Hello, everyone. This is Antara Keelor from LearnBridge Online. I'm happy to be here with you again. I wanted to continue talking to you about Cuebids. I did an introduction on Cuebids the last time. We talked about limit race Cuebids. Today, I wanted to talk about Michaels Cuebids, a Cuebid that many of you are probably familiar with. In addition to this series of Cuebids that I'm doing, we have my good friend Kurt Solof's four-part series on Cuebids. They're each an hour long and they're available to purchase on LearnBridge Online. So if Cuebids is a topic that interests you, you want to learn more and get into more detail, that might be an option for you. So let's get started. I wanted to talk to you today about Cuebids and Michaels Cuebids. As you know, the last time I said this, a Cuebid is a strange bid that wakes you up. It is a bid of the opponent's suit. It's artificial and it's forcing. So it doesn't mean what it appears to mean. And because of that, you can't possibly want to play in that place. So it's forcing for one round. It's also a very descriptive bid. It basically lets your partner know that you've got a very distributional hand. You've got two five card suits. I don't know if you've heard the term 5-5 come alive. That basically says that if you've got a distributional hand where you've got a distribution of two five card suits, which leaves only three cards in the other two suits, it becomes way stronger than the high card points might actually lead you to believe. So that's the reason why we say 5-5, come alive, start bidding, don't be shy. So here's in essence what it means. My opponent has opened one of a minor, so one club or one diamond. And if I now bid two clubs, if they've opened one club, or if I bid two diamonds and they've opened one diamond, I am basically telling my partner that I have 5-5 in each of the majors. I'm promising them at least five hearts and five spades. So have a look at the two hands that I've described for you here. The first hand has 9 high card points, but it's got five spades, five beautiful hearts, just two diamonds, and one club. Or I could even have a very strong hand. Look at the second hand. I have 18 high card points here. But first and foremost, before I do anything else, I want to be able to describe my hand to my partner. I want to let them know, hey, partner, I've got five hearts and five spades. If that's where you think we can live and play, letting you know. So a bid of one of a minor, two of a minor in direct seat shows 5-5 or longer in the major suits. If the bidding goes one of a major, two of a major, so one heart, two hearts, or one spade, two spades in direct seat, what we're basically letting our partner know is, hey, partner, I've got five of the unbid major for sure, and five cards in a minor suit. I haven't been able to tell you what my minor suit is just yet, right? So if it's one heart, two hearts, have a look at the first hand I've put there for us. I am promising my partner at least five spades and five in a minor. We'll try and figure out what that minor is later if we need to. If we bid one spade, two spades, I'm basically letting my partner know, hey, partner, I've got at least five hearts and I've got 5+ in a minor, right? So much like when my partner opened one of a minor and I said two of a minor, it shows five or more cards in the unbid major and five or more cards in an unspecified minor. Have a look at these hands. So West opened one heart. My partner overcalled in direct seat and said two hearts. Let's see if they've got a two heart bid there. So they are promising, without looking at that, at least five spades and five of a minor suit. Do they have that? You bet they do. Plus, they've got 15 high card points. East passes. I'm in the south position. I look at my hand. I don't think we can play in spades. Even though they've got five, I've only got one. Opponents opened one heart. I've got four hearts. But look at this. I've also got four diamonds and four clubs. My clubs are definitely better than my diamonds. But I don't want to go out on a limb and basically say two diamonds or three diamonds. I'd rather hear from partner what their minor is. I'm okay. I'm okay with either minor. We'll either have a four card fit, a nine card fit, whether it's clubs or diamonds, right? So I want to ask my partner to tell me what their minor suit is. And the way I ask is saying two, no trump, right? So it's one heart, two hearts, showing me spades and a minor. I want to figure out what their minor is. I bid two, no trump. Pass from the West. And my partner now knows that I'm asking them to tell me what their minor is. They bid three diamonds. Pass. I'm quite happy. Either ways, we would have a nine card fit, right? And we all pass that out. And now we're playing three diamonds. Here's something that happens with partnership agreement. Up until now, I have said Michaels Cuebid applies in direct seat. But you could have a auction like one of a major, pass, one no trump, two of the major, and that could also be Michael's. But you need to discuss this with your partner and see if you agree that that needs to be Michael's for you. Or you can do one of a minor, pass, one no trump, two of a minor, and that could be Michael's based on partnership agreement. I want to highlight one more thing. If it's one club, pass, pass, two clubs, it could be Michael's if that's your partnership agreement, or it could be a big hand unsuited for a takeout double. Yeah. So make sure you discuss this. I know if my partner opened one heart, pass, pass, two hearts, my partner for sure is going to take that as a Michael's bid. So, just some thoughts for you in terms of how else you can use it. Here's another interesting thing. If the opponents open or preempt a weak two bid, so they open two diamonds or two hearts or two spades, now if in direct seat we say three diamonds or three hearts or three spades, that is not a Michaels Cuebid. Instead, that is asking partner to bid three no trump with a stopper in that suit. So let me elaborate on this a little further. Preempts are really pesky. They're a real pain in the backside for your opponents. And that's why I love and hate preempts. I love them when we are able to preempt and put our opponents in a bad position. And I absolutely dislike it when my opponents preempt. So let's say my opponent here opened with two hearts. My partner's looking at their hand and they've actually got a really good hand, but they don't have hearts stopped. So they say three hearts. That's a strange bid, right? That is an artificial bid. That's a bid that's forcing. We can't possibly want to play in two spades, in three spades, when this person, this opponent has got six hearts, right? So, two hearts. My partner says three hearts. Pass here. What my partner is asking me is, hey, partner, do you have hearts stopped? If you've got hearts stopped, bid three no trump because I've got the rest covered. Isn't that a really interesting bit? So that's it for me for now, for this week. More on Cuebids later. We'll actually talk about leaping Michaels, which is quite similar to a Michaels Cuebid or unusual two-note trump. If Michaels Cuebids were new for you, make sure that you also read up on unusual two-note trump because the two usually go hand in hand. And if you want me to do a video on unusual two-note trump, I would be delighted to do that for you. So just put that in the comments below. And thank you so much, folks. We'll see you later. Keep playing bridge. Bye for now.